Well, hey folks, EC7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to our second look at Farm Expert 2017. Last time we had a look at one of the tutorials, the terrain deformation and what to do type tutorial. Today I think we're going to just jump right into Freeride, which I guess is their new name for campaign. You have a choice of 4 maps. Each map starts you a little bit different. We've got Quiet Corner, a small village in Central Europe, and that starts you with a bunch of machines and a bunch of cash. Or we have Mountainous and Picturesque region of Southern Europe. The player starts with 1 tractor and a large amount of money that can be spent on investments. Interesting. We have the Prince's Lake District, beautiful land full of forests, lakes, and rivers. The player is equipped with a small amount of money, but a bunch of machines to get to work immediately. A land full of hills and fertile soil, the beginning of the game in full summer during the harvest. Ooh, the harvesters are raring to go. I don't think so. I want to start where the crops is meager and the folks is eager. And I'm going to shut up now. Okay. You know, I think just for the sort of brevity of it all, I think we're going to start with this, Quiet Corner. Now, I think this is probably the easy mode type of map, but I think we're going to start here. Like I said, because it is a Let's Play, I don't really think we want to see me have to do, 50 fields so that we can, buy our first piece of new equipment or, whatever it is. Hopefully this will actually start us with a reasonable amount of kit and a reasonable amount of coin. Because, farming, it's all about the kit and the coin. Alrighty. Been getting some good stuff tossed about on the forums. Unlike, of course, most new simulators that come out where they get insta-trashed, and of course they never get any better, so they stay insta-trashed. Alright, here we are. But, no, people seem to be looking at this as a viable game. So wonderful. The developer has been popping on and off the forums, and, answering a few things here and there. It's funny, this thing, the frame rate is actually higher than I get in FS. Well, in most places. There's a few dips here and there, but then the map hasn't cached either. It'll run much better once it's all cached. But it doesn't quite, I don't know. It's kind of odd. It just doesn't seem to feel quite as smooth. Like, see what I mean? It's very jittery, even though we're doing 80 frames as we scan across here. I have, don't know if I really needed to. Maybe I shouldn't. I did turn a bunch of the options down a bit, and I'm not 100% sure I'm liking the result. But hey, let's go with it for now. Let's see what we've got. Machinery. Here we go. Machinery. We have... Really? This is what they considered a large amount of equipment. 1 tractor, 1 trailer, a plow, and a cultivator. So we don't even have a harvester. Wow. Ooh, €100 to get things back to our... Oh, well, what's all this stuff then? Oh, these are machine shops. Okay. Used equipment. Alright, well. I guess that's what they consider a large amount. I don't know. Okay. Huh. Yeah, we could sure use a petrol station, but I don't want to drop half of our coin on it. Alright, let's let's see what we got. Oh, I should at least see what we have for maps. We have this little field here, just under 1 hectare. Ooh, good soil class. Class A field. Nice. Needs everything done, of course. Plowed, cultivated, fert, sown. Weedy, insects, funguses. Soil acidification. Oh, acidification. It said soil acidification. I'm like, what the heck's an acidification? What about this little one? Ooh, us. Another class A, huh? That's a little 1/2 hectare field. Alright, so we do apparently have a little bit of stuff, huh? Where's... Okay, that's not enough information. Like, that's enough information, okay? But who the heck is that? Hi there. Can I ask what you're doing here on my farm, dude? No? Yeah, alright, well, you're welcome to have a walk around, but you keep your hands to yourself, fella. Okay? Should be messing with none of my kit. Well, what the heck is this? This is brother. I really don't know what you guys are doing here, to be honest with you, but I suppose. So let's have a little look around our farm, shall we? We have a car shed. Okay. We have our silos. Right. Buys and builds silos. Okay. Yeah, really dumb question. Anybody see where I left my tractor? No, seriously. Does anyone know where I left my tractor? There must be some equipment around here somewhere. It said it was going to start me with lots. Huh. No, you're not my tractor. There's my tractor. What do you know? Excellent. Cool. Don't suppose you know where my plow is, do ya? Eh? No, I didn't think so. Well, that's cool. Unlike Farm Sim, you can't actually do the Linda Blair thing and twist your head 180 degrees. It just doesn't work. Awesome. Okay, so we got the big Landini. We got the little trailer. What? Agricultural. Holds ferts and seeds. Possessed from the beginning. I see. In other words, we already owns it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ooh. So, where have you hidden me plow, man? Oh, there it is. Lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my options back up, so sorry if this doesn't look that good and we're putting up with tearing, etc. I turned off the anti-aliasing and a couple of other things, and I really should put them back on, because quite frankly, okay. Oh, I see. That may explain why I had issues with getting the tutorial to run the right way. If you hold the spacebar too long, it starts the tractor and shuts it off again right away. I don't want to take 20 minutes getting to my plow, come on. So yeah, you just sort of have to tap the spacebar to turn the tractor on. Alrighty. Plow's on. Alrighty. Let's reverse our direction. And let's see, where are we? Where's our field? Pretty much right behind us, eh? Stop. Can't get out that way. Oh, we might be able to go this way. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's the small one there. That's the big one. Alright. Well, tell you what. We'll do the small one on screen. And then I will do the big one off screen. Don't. See, as I say, the devs seem to be paying attention to people, which is a good thing, and you know, not something that can be taken lightly on these games, because so many times we have been just horribly disappointed. Now I think that's the way I want this. Let's have a look here, shall we? Ooh, that's so cool. You can really feel it tugging on it, eh? No, that's the opposite way I wanted to go, actually. Alright. Holy. Alright, let's actually have a look. Wow. Well, that is certainly different than what we would see on... That leaf doesn't have any texture. Check it out. That's funny. You know what? I'll bet that's because of the way I put the graphics settings. Yeah, this is terrible. I've got to adjust those settings. My apologies, guys. But look at that, eh? A little bit different than Farm Sim, man. And not only that, when you drive over that, you feel it. Like, yeah, you're gonna feel it, man. So views, you get one that's a little bit back, and you can pull out to about there. If you hit the camera button again, you get one where you can really get back out there. Oh, wow. It's not like I did a straight line either, is it? Holy, did I ever mess that up. Alright, we're gonna have to... oh, this is not gonna be good. We're gonna have to try and rescue this. Alright, now, I do believe I actually want to turn this over. Noing. Alright, let's drop her down. And let's see what sort of a job we do here. Down in the A range, this is absolutely effortless. So I think that's probably a good idea. And I have noticed that the quicker you decide to do this, the more bouncy stuff that goes on. Just as you'd expect. And a lot of people, that would seem to be their big complaint. Oh, the tractor bounces around like blah, 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 blah. Thing is, there we go. Get our wheel into that rut. I'm going to try and straighten this out a little bit. It's probably going to make a bit of a mess of it, but hey. Instead, just to, oops, because I hadn't actually meant to, you know, start in the middle of the field. Just sort of worked that way. Alright, how are we doing? That's a little better. Let's get this part that I missed, shall we? Oh my, that's quite the ditch. Whoa, alright. Oopsie. Whoop, up. Look at the power on that thing. Beautiful. Stop. You actually have to apply the brake. If you just change direction and hit the gas, she just keeps cruising. So you gotta come to a stop. Go, stop. Oh man, this is a mess. I'm not even gonna flip the plow. I'm just gonna get this little piece done till I see the white stripe disappear. See if I can't stay up on top of this hump so it doesn't make too much of a mess. Alright, there we are. I think we got it all. Let's get this plow up out of the dirt. Nice. And drive to the end of the field. Yeah, see, at low speed, this is pretty much exactly what you would expect. You know, the tire drops down into the ruts, the axles bounce and bob and weave, and people are like, oh no, it's like the pneumatic tires were, you know, bouncing on the moon. And yeah, you should try not plowing your fields at 40 kilometers an hour, you know? Alright, now, ding ding. So 1st of April, eh? Alright. Well, I mean, in the game, of course, it's actually, I think the 4th of September today. 3rd, 4th, something like that. Something like that. Is very close to the Labor Day, which means is very close to all your kiddies going back to school, making something of yourselves. Yes, indeed. That's alright. I'm sure everyone's looking forward to going back to the social academy that is schooling. Well, I'm not in particular. I'm just too old for that. But, gotta say, it wasn't exactly the worst time. You kind of maybe think it is when you're in school. And then you get out, and this horrible little animal called real life comes along and bites you in the coochoochie. Yeah, man. Then you know just how easy you had it. Oh, stop. And turn. Lower. Alright, now if we go to F2, we can see all of the info on the field. We get 25% of her plowed now, so let us continue in that vein. There we go, now we're down in the rut. Hiya! And nice and easy, a good 10K. Oh, look at the field. The deformation on this is really nice. Man, I'll tell you, for half the price of the new farm sim that's coming out, the new farm sim better be god-awful good. Although, again, there's going to be, you know, I think they do sort of, in reality, call towards two slightly different markets, you know. From what I've played of this, they seem to be trying to avoid the whole arcadiness that tends to be present in farm sim. You know, because, I mean, let's face it, it is. Even with a mod like Plow Spec enabled, and again, that's a mod. If it weren't for mods like that, the farm sim would be a pretty flat type of... Ooh, improved ability, plower. You brother, you plower. But, sorry, that was a really bad joke. It's actually a parrot and pirate joke, but, yeah, not to cut farm sim down. You guys know that I really do like that game. You know, as will attest by the huge amount of hours I've put into it, the huge amount of videos I have posted on it, etc. But it is quite arcadey, you know, and without a lot of the mods that we're so used to playing with that make the game much more than the vanilla game ever could be, well, let's face it, the fields are pretty flat, and you can drive a tractor over them pretty much at whatever speed you need. If you have enough horsepower to make the implement go at that speed, it generally will. So there is a lot of things in it that are made a little bit easier, you know. But then farming's a complicated process, and a little bit easier is maybe not a bad thing. But we are going to see how this goes. The one thing that worries me with this game is I don't... Well, we'll have to see. One of the issues with the last version of this was it was sort of a guessing game. Now, I mean, everybody knows kind of roughly when to go and look for some stuff. You know, like when it came to harvesting the fruit, well, you know, you might know that, you know, things like blackberries are ready around August, and things like cherries usually... You know what I mean? But there's no guarantees, and it may not be exactly what the game has decided goes there either. So you kind of had to guess when to harvest stuff, and if you were more than a day late, the stuff was garbage. Like, the wither mechanic was just brutal. You know, you could lose an entire year's work in a single day. So it was a little bit odd that way. And I don't know, like, I don't see down in our F2 HUD here sort of a space as to where it might go. You know, your crops are now at 83%, you know, and then you check the next day and they're at 92%. So, you know, you got like a couple of days left, and then you're going to have to think about yanging them out of the ground, right? So we're going to have to see how that goes, because it was, like I said, pretty much a complete hit and miss thing. You know, and a lot of guys started, luckily enough, posting on the forum, you know, I harvested such and such on such and such a date, right? Which was a real boon, because otherwise, believe me, it was almost impossible. And a lot of people got really upset because, like I said, everything you've done is suddenly nothing. This is actually really good. Like, doing this plowing compared to the plowing in FS15 is just completely different animal. You know? And like I said, as long as you know, keep things at a reasonable pace. I mean, 10 kilometers an hour, that's, you know, like 7 miles an hour. I think that's probably a pretty reasonable speed for doing something like plowing, you know? Again, I don't claim to be an expert, but having seen vehicles in the field, I don't think I've seen them doing this sort of a thing at, 60 mile an hour. Wow! Just rooster tails coming off the plow. I think that'd be pretty cool, though. Can you imagine? Some big, super hyped up tractor and just screaming across a field with like 6 rooster tails coming off the plow. That would be just hilarious. How are we doing here? Ooh, 52%. 52%. Nice. So, I don't feel so bad about starting on the easy map now, knowing what they consider lots of equipment. I mean, I expected we'd have a harvester and a baler and a selection of trailers, and man, making this game look pretty cheap compared to Farm Sim, aren't we? I think I think the worst ever map on there, you get like 30 pieces of kit. Now, supposedly, and here's another thing for comparison, although not really a comparison, I guess, because I don't actually have the numbers on Farm Sim, but vanilla numbers, 170 different pieces of equipment in this game. And that's vanilla. Pre-mod, pre-all of that happy joy. So, color me impressed. Alright, obviously, I had actually already turned this plow, so let's do this right. Flip her around, go back to the starting position. Grazie. And let's drop her now. And see if we don't actually do something. There we go, look at that. We're making some plow right. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd already flipped it or not. A lot of people, now you're not going to see it as much right now on mine, because again, I have the graphics turned down, and I will turn them back up for next episode. Excuse me. I'm not sure what really possessed me, but you know. But people were complaining about artifacting. And I'll show you here once we turn around and get back on the field what they were actually complaining about. Because you'll notice very, very slightly, because again, I've got things turned down. But if you crank everything up, what you'll tend to notice is little white or blue triangles appearing in sort of a ring around you on the ground. Now you may notice in Farm Sim, if you pull way back, that there's this kind of very dim dome around your player. And it's basically what it is everything inside the dome is what they call high tessellation or high resolution texture. Oops. Down, boy, down. Everything outside of the dome, which is usually like the peripheral edge of your vision, is low tessellation or low resolution. Ooh, we've improved our plower power once again. And yeah, a lot of people were quite concerned about it. Now, I did go on the Steam forums and explain what it was, and luckily the developer popped on right after me and, you know, confirmed that what I had said was in fact what was happening. And good for them, also said, hey, we recognize it's not as optimized in that way as it could be, and guess what? We're going to do something the hell about it. So, good on them. Let's get you flipped a boot. There we are. Now, there are hired workers, I believe. Actually, let's get ourselves turned around here. Completely different pacing than Farm Sim, eh? Alright, drop the wheel in. We're good. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Skills. Yeah, see, plower. I'm now a level 3 plower, man. Increases the scarifying of the soil and helps to save the... Helps to save the... That's pretty good. Alright. That would be machinery, by the way. Yeah, it does. You have to repair everything. Everything degrades over time. You wear crap out, or you outright damage it. So yeah, the better you get at the different things, the less damage. Like, my plow won't get quite as messed up dragging it through the dirt for as long. So really cool. Really cool. What do we got? Ask for fuel. No. 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 Huh. See, we've already got 14 euros worth of damage on our tractor. Now, it's not damage, right? We've just sort of worn it out. Time control. Ooh, I think I want to be on 1x, actually, while we're doing our plowing. Animals. We don't got no animals. Buildings. We got a lot of buildings we could make. Skills. Tutorials. Wow. You know what? Now I'm not sure. Because as far as I know... Now, let's pick a field. No. Well, maybe not. Jeez, I wonder if they just got rid of hired workers. Well, I will find out one way or the other. Are you up? No, you're down. There you go. Alright. We are now at 70% plowed. Excellent. Yes, this does have steering wheel support. I've talked to a couple people that are running it with G27s. Not sure about the G29, but I would imagine that they're not that dissimilar. That would be rather a wacky move on Logitech's part if they didn't tend to be compatible with each and others. Stuff. There we go. Oopsie. And so the tractor just sort of keeps rolling on. Go. Let's drop our wheel in. Let's drop our plow. And let's work towards our level 4 power plower. Come on. Drop that wheel in there. You can do it. There you go. Whoa, baby. I love the backup camera on this thing. That's just brilliant. No more of this twisting your freaking head around. Gets a sore neck after a while, man. Oh, slow down there, fella. Alright, 80%. Look at us go away. Well, after our initial little bit of a rough start, I think we're doing alright. Oh, man. That's just terrible. But I really do like it. So far, I'm pretty darn impressed. You know, Silden is making an effort at this game. That's great. And having Playway to back them up as opposed to, say, UIG, is a really good thing. Like, an unbelievably good thing. Because it means they might actually be allowed to make patches and expansions, you know. And as I said, they, right off the beginning, you know, initial store page, modding is going to be a thing. Now, I'm not sure how they're going to handle it. They're also talking about maybe implementing an actual workshop. Which, that would be kind of cool. I'd quite frankly, seen as my, I don't know if I turned the freaking plow. I'm such a daft. I think I did, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to pretend I did. I usually do at the end of the road, so. Yep. Because my farm sim copy is through Steam, you know, that's something I've always thought upon occasion. It would be nice to not have to, you know, sift through all these sites and find something you actually like, only to find out that it's going to send you to uploaded.com or uploaded.spit crap. Ugh. And, you know, whereas if I could go to, like, Steam Workshop and just simply click, you know, subscribe, like you do, that would be brilliant. And, yeah, they are talking about it with this game. So, that's pretty good. The shift in weight on the tractor from lifting the plow was actually causing it to slip a little bit on the hill. And that I don't mind. There was an issue with the last one where things like your harvester would actually slide so far away from your trailer that you couldn't, you'd stop unloading your grain or you'd be unloading it on the floor. It was kind of funny. Alright, down you go. Hey, we're almost there, guys. 90% of the way plowed, man. Come on, where you going? Get your foot back down in there. There you go. Alrighty. Ooh, we're now a level 4 plower. Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you. By the time we get that other field down, we should be like a level 10. There we go. Let's get ourselves turned around. Oops. Let's do this again, shall we? That's not right. There we go. Oops, maybe I did forget to rotate it the last time. Oopsie. I don't know. I don't pretend to know all these things. I was just doing the best I can. 95%. We're almost through here. Alright, one more pass. Oop. One more pass. Perfect. There we go, there's the rut. Alrighty. Let's drop her down and let's go. 98%. 99%. 100% plowed. Wow. And they do expect you to plow 100%. Look at that. Okay. I'm just going to park up here, and then we're just going to hop out and have a little look-see, shall we? There we go. Whoop. Well, at least that hasn't changed from Farm Sim. I'm still capable of... Now look at the difference, eh? Here's your untended field. Get off my field, you dang crow. I will get you. Sneak up on you. You bugger. I have to get us some scarecrows. Looks like it's that kind of region, man. Now... Oh, okay. That is all plowed. You know what I mean? Even walking. It's like, oop, thump. Into the holes you go. Look at that. Does that not look like a plowed field? I'm impressed. I am really impressed. And I think, guys, with that, I'm going to call her. So, was that just my imagination, or did that actually creep forward? Nope, just my imagination. Alright, guys. Hope you... Whoa. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It's, so far, looking pretty darn good. Ooh, what a pretty little creek. Alright, till next time, guys. This has been Species 7, having another look at expert farming, or farm expert, if you will. And, take care of each other, folks. Remember to hit the like button. Feel free to share, favorite, do all the YouTubey stuff. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, it's a good time. It is. Ciao for now. Where are you going? Oh, right, I got more work to do. I was going to go look at the pretty trees and stuff, you know?